Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Now, I've been in the city, went to the city, and I'm thinking, I see what's going on, and there's a lot that's not right. And what I see is big business big business has been affected by this virus by more business. And I mentioned small business has suffered a lot. And I think as things are starting to open, starting to get going, and I think small business has more than suffered a lot. I'm starting to think the idea of all this that's going on is to stomp out small business. Jen, just think about it. How many places do you shop or spend money that's a small business? And you'll see you probably not. You don't spend that much in small businesses. Family-run businesses, this type of stuff. I'm guessing you don't. And what's going on, I remember, I've been in the restaurant business pretty much all my life, and I remember in the 50s, and I was just a little kid in the 1950s. The 50s, 60s. It was in the 60s. And that was my first hamburger joint. And it was a small mom and pop hamburger joint. And I remember when McDonald's started. And started here in the city. And when it did, I couldn't understand how they could sell hamburgers. And my place was a hamburger joint. It was the first hamburger joint I ever had. And I couldn't figure out how they can sell hamburgers cheaper than I can buy hamburger wholesale. And it really puzzled me. And through time, you've learned, they don't use real meat, and there's a lot of things that they don't use that are real products, and that's how come they were able to do it. And now the thing is, you look how many mom and pop hamburger places are there. There are not that many, but there's a lot of chain big business hamburger joints. And and I can see where, and from the 50s or the 60s, big business is much more big business than what it was then. And at that time, I didn't realize how big business was. We know during World War II, IBM, a big business at that time, and what's happened to it, I don't know, but was into the accounting of killing the Jews. So big business has been in the forefront in a lot of things. And now I'm even looking at this. How can science and doctors be so screwed up? How can they? And, think about it. They do their research, they do all of this stuff. They get their money from somewhere. And I'm guessing big business is involved in there somewhere. And this big business thing, even though, I've already got a mental block against big business, but I think it's justified. Business is much bigger than we think. Every media company is owned by some big business. And I used to think NBC, CBS, all these people were big businesses. Well, they're nothing now. And at one time, maybe they were a big business. I thought they were. But they're not. They're owned by somebody. Look at Disneyland. That's owned by somebody. So, big business, I'm thinking, and then the way they talk about, going to be a vaccine, I'm thinking big business is going to be involved in all this. Remember, vaccines, nobody's responsible. So if you get sick and die, you're just shit out of luck. They can't sue anybody. You can't sue anybody when you take a vaccine. So, who would make that? Who would make a law like that? It has to be somebody involved in big business that's able to twist arms to get certain things done. This is why you look and see people in politics. They, some way or another, there's a tie to big business in them. For them to come up with all the money to run the campaigns and stuff like that. Big business is involved. I'm really concerned about this big business connection that I'm thinking. And they're the ones I can see, there would be the ones behind digital money. It's harder to take care of money when it's from another country. So let's digitalize it. So then, it's all the same, and they work different. Big businesses work different. And anybody that works in a big business, you can see. They are a different system. I'm really concerned. And this is something that you need to think on. And I'll tell you the truth, I don't think there's anything we can do about it. That's why I want you to think about it. Because like I say, there's this big business is way too big. And they say, well, it's too big to crumble, so then now the government is going to give big businesses money. Part of this trillions of dollars is going to go into back in big business. I see a lot of problems, and it's just something to think on for me right now. But anyway, that's just my harebrained thing. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.